Kawaki versus Mamushi. Now, I don't expect Kawaki to really be all that interested in fighting Mamushi as much as he's interested in fighting Jura, but it does make sense that Kawaki would want to get Mamushi off of the board so that way all that's left is Jura to deal with. He doesn't have to deal with all of these other Shinjus or problems to worry about, you know what I mean? And on the one side, I feel like Kawaki can't kill Mamushi, not alone anyways. While he is going to get an upgrade to his karma, it's not enough to outright kill Mamushi, right? So while he can get super strong and super powerful to defeat a Shinju like Jura one-on-one, somebody like Mamushi, somebody who can split apart indefinitely, it's kind of impossible for Kawaki to really like destroy or crush or like defeat it in one blow. He might be able to like slice it or cut it apart or to like force it to split apart and stuff like that, but he won't physically be able to kill it, which is why I feel like his involvement will be mostly to maybe split it apart, you know what I mean? Send in the strongest forces to deal with Mamushi, force him to split apart, and then, you know, possibly get Mamushi to like go off and do, you know, into a secure area where they can deliver one final blow. And maybe Kawaki delivers it. Maybe Kawaki uses a plasma beam that just like destroys all of their heads, you know, in a straight line or something like that. Or he comes up with he uses the Sukuna Hikuna to unleash all of those rods on them all at once, but it doesn't really crush their eyes either. So you got to think about how all of it has to come together. But it'll be really interesting to see Kawaki's new and improved and like stronger karma is used against Mamushi and how he's going to use it to fight against them and really get to test out his new strength, his new power, see if he can handle it, see if he can't. It also might be the reason why he kind of stays out of it, although I imagine the reason why he was pushing so hard to get upgraded even more to Amado was for this fight or for something like this to come up. So he has to fight against Jura, but we're going to get a little sneak peek to his true full power when he goes up against Mamushi or he's involved in that conflict, you know? So it's going to be really interesting to watch, and I for one am ready to see what his new karma, new upgraded karma will be. And I'm really looking forward to see how he handles fighting somebody like Mamushi who he can't outright, because all of his other opponents have kind of been one-on-one. So fighting somebody like Mamushi where he can't like stop their abilities from happening or can't defeat multiple opponents at once, we're actually going to see him like have to come up with a different strategy or a different way of defeating him. And that's going to be interesting. And it's also why I feel like Kawaki might be on the sidelines a bit, because he wasn't a part of that initial meeting with Kashin Koji and Inojin and Boruto and Shikamaru, right? It's kind of like keeping him on the outside of it, because who knows what if he finds out like they're all colluding together and planning stuff. I don't know. I don't think things will go all that well. But the fact that he is getting upgraded and he's going to be a huge part in fighting the Shinjus, especially Jura, moving forward, I doubt he won't be, you know, I doubt he will. I mean, I doubt he won't not be a part of this thing. You know what I mean? Like, of course he's going to be involved somehow, but we just don't know what he's exactly going to do, if that makes sense. So, until chapter 28, until we see who engages Mamushi first and how they fight and what their strategy or plan or how they're going to fight him is going to be, then for now I think that Kawaki's mostly just going to be fighting him to split him apart and get him to increase to like 20 or 30 Mamushis, you know what I'm saying? So that'll be interesting, and we'll have to wait and see for that. But until then, let me know what you guys think. What do you think Kawaki's role is going to be with Mamushi invading the village and going after Ada? Do you think he's going to fight him, like trying to split him apart? Or do you think he's going to go for the killing blow and just like full on show off his new karma abilities and like how strong he is and what he can do and all that stuff? So let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah,